everybody. This is Thinking Out Loud with
Ashanti,
Mia,
and I'm Nadia.
And we are talking about...
I would like to discuss, how would you handle if one of your friends was secretly recorded talking badly about you?
I'd be devastated. I mean, especially as they say you have the receipts with the recording to hear every detail, and it would also be eye-opening that they're not really your friends.
Yeah.
To go.
I don't know if I would say that they wasn't really your friend. I feel like, if I'm gonna be honest, when there's girl groups and cliques where there's certain girls that they always hang out with each other, I feel like people talk about each other, and not in a bad way. Not like, oh, I'm saying this person is this way or they're effed up or whatever. Nothing like that. But
in like a concerning way.
In a concerning way, like we talk about each other. Like that's the truth. So if I was hearing that they was saying bad stuff and I listened to the recording and it was like they was bashing me, then I would approach that friend.
So I would stop completely at the recording. Why are you recording me, first of all, instead of coming to me? So I'm the type of person where I'm like, okay, you can come to me and talk to me, you know what I'm saying, about anything. So come to me personally. Why did we go through the whole effort of buying a recording? Oh, I'm going to see her this time. You know, so that to me kind of feels like a setup, you know. So that would be what I would address initially. And then figure out how I'm going to go with the relationship from there. Pretty much. And then what topic are we talking about too? So what are we talking about while we're recording too?
Right. What are they saying about you?
Yeah, like what topics?
A concern, or is it like
something personal? Like what are we talking about? What did you bring up to record me?
So let's just put it out there. So I'm gonna give an example. So with us girls, say there was a situation where you said something about Ashanti to me. Right? You said something about Ashanti to me and I recorded you, but you didn't know that I was recording you. And I went back and said, hey.
Oh, I would be livid.
Hey, so I gotta, right. So you didn't even know. I went back and told the person, like, hey, this person was talking about you. And it was like, I don't believe it. And I'd be like, I got it recorded.
Oh, I would be hot.
Yeah, but you didn't know. You just know that they know. But you don't know which friend went back and said something because you don't even remember what you said. You just know you done said
But I would be super, super hot. It will come out because I'm an investigator. So I will find out what, who, why, when, where did it happen, what time did it happen. I'm going to find out.
Would you still talk to that person that recorded you, the person that recorded you?
I would lose a lot of trust with that person. It really depends on our relationship prior to that. You know what I'm saying? And moving forward, there would be super barrier boundaries that I would have with that person. It would not probably be the same. The recording is a problem for me, you know.
Yeah, and even with girl talk, when you said so much, what all are you saying about so many people that you can't identify what you said? You know what I mean? Like, I know just the one time when we were at the cabin, you came and you was like, what was we talking about? I was able to immediately identify, I'm not sleeping in the basement.
Not rainbow.
Right. And I actually ended up sleeping and it was super comfortable. So yeah, like I had the whole space. But you know, when you came and you said, what were we talking about on the way? It was only that one thing. Yeah. Because I knew it, you know, we wouldn't be talking about you. So I was immediately able to say, oh, where we were sleeping.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, is this person someone that continually talks? Exactly. You know, so again, that's a good point.
Yeah, you should be able to identify what
you're talking about.
Because if you're a friend, it's only going to be things you could repeat.
That's true.
So, I mean, like for instance, so an example, like since we're all so close, we may know a situation going on either with our kids or at work or with our spouses, just any type of situation, and we all may know the situation because we are so close. We all talk amongst each other to try to get insight and support and things like that. And so maybe her and I may have a discussion, or you and I may have a discussion about a situation that other friend is having, and they were recording you the whole time.
The recording is a super problem for me.
Yeah, it's like a violation.
It's a violation of trust. It's invasive.
It is definitely.
Yeah, like we don't like when the people record us on our phones and stuff, right? Like, cause we talk about that. Government, we talk about that. Right. Oh, the government is recording us, and you know what I mean? Oh, the TV is watching us. We got these high-def TVs, these phones, and things like that, where we have proof, you know, and things of recording. So we feel like our privacy is being at jeopardy then, breach then.
You
so
someone, they show up as a friend request all of a sudden.
Right.
Like I was
and your
just
phone.
talking
That just happened to me. I'm so serious.
Yeah.
I was just, my
God.
No, this was a complete, just somebody that random, how you doing and stuff like that. I had just seen them had a conversation, and then boom, next time I went on Facebook, their profile was there as a suggestion.
Yes.
And I was like, that's some scary stuff, because now we have mutual friends, but I was like,
the timing.
The timing.
Right.
I was like,
weird,
that you linked. There's some kind of link there.
Because we do it all the time. If we'll
just
say,
noticed
I
that.
wonder what happened to so-and-so. And then next thing you sign on, they're suggested.
So a recording is just as invasive.
Yeah.
So that would be a problem to me. I
Yeah.
probably may not be friends with that person.
Yeah, that would definitely be.
That would, because I can't talk to you no more. We won't have those conversations. My trust is huge for me.
Yeah.
So when you breach something that big, it's like, because a relationship is communication and trust.
Right.
So you just cut off everything that we have to have a relationship.
Right.
So
and
that
what
would
can
be.
I say around
What can I
you?
say around you?
I feel muted. Whether I'm not going to
So
talk
it would
about
be
my
awkward.
personal or anything.
It would be
But you
very
probably just
awkward.
lost 2 friends when you think about it.
Right. Well,
You just lost
hopefully,
the friend of the person that you thought was a friend that secretly recorded you,
And then the other one
and the
that they
other
shared it
person
with.
that you done said all that stuff about.
But that's how
Now you
females
done lost 2
unfortunately
friends.
are. Because that was from, where did you see? You said you
It was
got
on
that.
the I think that was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Someone was secretly recorded, had secretly recorded Cynthia talking badly about Nene, and because they had mutual friends, she didn't know which friend recorded it. She just knew somebody recorded it and went back and told her like, nah, I got receipts, I got, and I'm like, dang. Like, would I even seek out to find out who that person is?
I would.
I would like to know, because
I
that's
would.
a character defect. Can any of us trust that?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I would be looking at everybody sideways.
And you just got a recorder in your purse.
I would be looking
Like,
at
are you the
everybody
feds? We just chilling and you just like,
Yup.
we wondering why you ain't saying that
That's
shit back,
shady.
you
And
just
I think
sitting
we
there like,
really
oh,
vibing right now. We having a good time. Oh
Right.
no.
All right,
And
so
you
talking
secretly
about that,
tapping.
have any of you guys ever secretly recorded
A dude?
Come on.
That's a different story though.
No, the reason
I didn't. Lies. That's a lie.
I didn't secretly
That's a
record
lie.
the person. They knew I was recording them because it was like in their face. But then they secretly recorded me one time, and it was like they was taunting me and picking. And so I'm like literally flying off the handle. I mean, I'm making up curses to say like, I'm like making up all type of curses. I'm saying
a new dictionary.
Listen, what just happened the last time I was on Facebook, because it's been about a month. Why this girl recorded the guy that she was with and posted it on Facebook. Now I was like, the dating scene is different where like he was laying in the bed sleep. And she got upset with him and posted it on Facebook.
Just some random relationship stuff?
But I guess he had a girlfriend. So, but I guess it alerted me to how the dating world has changed.
Yeah.
Since, because normally, I've been off the scene for 15 years. And normally,
You don't want this same love.
the man would do stuff like that. So when I seen a woman just randomly recorded a man sleep as a receipt,
and then just posted it.
And I was like shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, is that what they're doing? That's what you risk now in the dating world?
I guess so.
Because it was just...
Listen, all right, so the only way I can see myself recording a man that I'm with sleeping and posting it is if I'm sending it to his girl or his wife that I knew nothing about. Like, if I just found out you was cheating on me.
Right.
And this girl just told me this, and I know it to be true now.
You're gonna record it.
Oh, I'm blowing your whole spot up, son. Like, it ain't even no Ain't no, nah, you're not about to play me like that. I have a real big issue on respect and people trying to play me. So certain, like that type of situation, oh yeah, I'm recording you.
Yeah, and I don't know the background of it, but it seemed like that's the kind of situation. But what I found funny is, according to her, she had the video for years because she knew it was going to be a time she needed to use it.
That is a fear of mine.
We live in
that is a fear. Like you never know.
Right.
Somebody could be just whole and like, and then what if you blow up one day and then they're like, boop. I mean, it can help your career. However, you know, I don't want you to put some. So I think people should get sued for that.
They should.
Certain states, you know,
you can,
and certain states when it comes to legal.
And then if there's a certain thing, if you're messing with people's money or how they make their living and things like that, if that affects that, you could really get in trouble. There's a lot of celebrities and stuff like that where you can't do certain things. You get in trouble.
But if you think about it, everywhere you go nowadays, it's recorded. I remember
but
when
if you have posted
York,
with an intent, is the problem.
Malicious, right?
With the malicious intent, that becomes a problem.
No, I'm going malicious.
North Carolina, actually, they had this thing, oh my God, this law, something about, if you cheat.
I was just gonna say that.
What?
You can sue
the mistress.
The mistress.
Yes.
If she comes in, yes. When you're married in North Carolina and there's cheating or whatnot, you can sue the mistress if she knew.
Or he knew.
Yeah. She knew.
Or if he knew, right?
He knows.
No, I mean, men cheat too. I mean, women cheat.
He's not the one getting sued, though. She's getting sued, right?
Well, I guess the home record.
The home record.
Yeah.
The home record could have been
He should get in trouble, though, too.
But the wife or the husband can sue the person that invaded their marriage.
But he needs to get in trouble, too.
But I didn't see that he got in trouble because I seen it on the news.
He needs to be penalized, too, though. Yeah. Not just her.
Right. Yeah. But I was like, wow, that's crazy. I thought that was good information for everyone.
Talking about recordings, but that's what's up.
Yeah. I want to say that because everything is recorded now. Now, when I lived in New York, I was walking. This is when I stayed in Brownsville, in New York, and I looked up, and police had installed like cameras on the street lights, and I'm like, okay, so I'm being recorded walking home. I just came from the grocery store and there's cameras in the grocery store.
You know what time you walk.
Right, I use the ATM machine. There's a camera right there. Anywhere you go, you go into a building, there's a camera when you walk in. There's a camera when you go through the tolls. Like, you can't escape. Like, there was actually a show. Did y'all ever see that show? There was a show that they made where people was trying to, like, they literally had to disappear, like get off the radar and find this bag of money, like it was like $1 million or something like that, and you had to find it, but you couldn't contact nobody. You could only take out, because it's this thing, every time you go to the ATM, you're being recorded. When you walk into the store, you're being recorded. So you literally have to stay under the radar. So there was people that literally ditched their cars, started going to people's houses, asking to stay at their house, sleeping under bridges, you know, just to get
money and stay off the radar.
And you gotta time it perfectly so that when you leave, when you get your money out the ATM, because they're instantly notified, like their phones is ringing, they showing the investigators like, oh, they at this ATM in this city at this time, like it's literally time stamped, and people are like trying to get to them. So it's like, as soon as you get that money, you gotta know, like, this is my plan, this is the direction I'm going, and you gotta try to hurry, because if you on foot, they're gonna try to find you. So people are going through forests, going through woods, like just.
I got a story though. This is crazy. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say who I know it happened to, but there was this guy back in the day in Niagara Falls, New York, and he was dating someone that I know, and this is no lie. What he did was he knew somebody that worked at the telephone company, and he had installed a recorder on the telephone pole in this person's house. So this person was like, we were the same age, so underage person. So their parents, the family lived there. The mother was not aware.
So all their business.
All their business and everything was out on it because he was so obsessed with her. Wow. And and then so what he did as well, like when he left, there you had to hook it up from the telephone pole to something in the basement or something, because you know back in the day it was like something, and so Ashanti looking at me.
Sounds familiar.
She's like,
made me think like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because you hear the stories that sound
you
so
heard a
outlandish,
story that
but
sound
when
like
you
that.
said the basement, I'm like, okay.
Girl, and so it was recorded just to try to catch this person in cheating. And there was no cheating with this girl. This guy was a little bit older. And so what happened was the owner of the house, older lady, eventually found the recording, and the family almost got kicked out of the house for that because she was scared. You know, she was like, oh, I can't have this kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, back in the day, that's how I was like,
how technology
has changed, but
right.
We've been doing it. But let's wrap it up. So we've been talking about recordings and everything like that. So let us know what you think. Yes. Have you ever recorded anybody? Have you been recorded? Give us the scoop on what you know about recording, your experience. So
right. And also the moral of the story is don't record your friends. That's a quick way to isolate yourself and prove you cannot be trusted.
As soon as they start speaking, be like, hold on, I think you need to holler at them. Call them. Let's go ahead and bring them on in. Okay.
Right.
Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to know.
Yes.
So you can find Ashanti.
Yes. Ashanti, French, or African princess.
Oh my God. Okay, where can we find you?
Yes.
You can find her in Africa.
Right.
Or in Paris.
Right. So you can find me on Instagram at Ashanti's Corner. Or you can follow me on Facebook, Ashanti Jones Baby.
And you can find me on Instagram at Madam's Music. And the same thing with Facebook, Madam's Music.
You can find me on Facebook under Nadia FRASER. That's FRASER for the spelling for the last name. Email address is spoile with 2 E's 2003 at Yahoo.
You click the link, subscribe, hashtag Save the Arts TV.
Say the arts TV. You know what it means. Say the arts TV. Let's go.